Yo, 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 what's up? Back again. Video number 2. Gonna go through a very, very brief overview for Aquarius 2020, just for some of the energy that you can be expecting to encounter, energy that's surrounding your year. Um, you know, it's go time. We going into a new year, so it's good to kind of see what the things that are going to be, in front of you, so that you can combat it, so that you can transmute the energy, so that when it comes up, it's not a surprise. That's basically all the tarot is. A lot of people have misconceptions about tarot, about what it does. It's really just a forecaster of energy. It's the same thing. If you don't like tarot, you don't even like watching the news when they tell you what the weather gonna be like, because it's pretty much the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna hop off my soapbox. Aquarius, this is kind of what you or have to look forward to this year. First card I pulled, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Now, the Seven of Pentacles are indicative of like material gain, material things, money, possessions, things of that nature. And basically, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, is warning you is to not fear that your hard work is going to pay off. You've been putting work in, and in the back of your mind, Aquarius, you're an air sign, so in your mind you're overthinking things. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking about, well, dang, if this don't go how I want it to go, this gonna be messed up, and that you got to put that out your head, because that's really slowing you down. It's causing you to not be as efficient as possible. And when you're not as efficient as possible, all of those things that you're worried about that you may manifest are going to pop up if you overthink things. Just keep putting the work in. You're fine. Don't think that the work that you're not putting in, or the work that you're putting in, is not going to pay off. So stop that. Quit overthinking, Aquarius. I know you got a lot of mental energy. You're smart, but don't overthink. Also, before I go any further, this isn't just for Aquarius sun signs. See, the sun signs are the signs that we most we acknowledge. We acknowledge our sun signs the most. We have pretty much 12 different placements, and we have all pretty much all the signs. We can have all the signs. We may or may not, depending on our charts. But when I say Aquarius, if it's in your sun, if it's in your moon, if it's in your your rising, your north node, if it's in your Venus, wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, that's what it pertains to. So it's not just if your birthday is between the end of January and the middle of April. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just that. It depends on where the placements are in your chart. So quit thinking that your hard work isn't going to pay off. Next, we have the Devil reverse. The Devil is a card that is misconstrued. People have their thoughts about the quote-unquote devil, that's under the ground, in the fire and hell. This isn't really what this card is. This card represents the vices, the things that we need to change, the things that we need to stop in order for us to get to where we want to be. So it's more like if you were really equating it on a religious quote unquote level, this is like your lower self, the things that your lower self participates in, that kind of keeps you from being on a higher level and doing what you need to do, or to get out of these certain situations that you're in. How it pertains to this spread is, when it's reversed, it's like the Aquarius, you're realizing that the negative things that you have done, the habits that you have is causing you unhappiness. You see that a lack of discipline is keeping you from being as much as you want to be, or it could be something like drinking, or it could be overeating, or not studying, or anything like that. Anything that you have in your life right now that is hindering you, and is stopping you from being great, it's time to go ahead and put that down. Like because it's leading you to be unhappy. You're not happy with where you are based off of the fact that you're entertaining things that aren't for your highest good. They don't serve you anymore. So keep that in mind. Like, it's always okay to do things in moderation, but the things that that you have to rid yourself of, it's just time to do that so that you can get to where you want to be at. Because you don't want the hard work that you put in to not pay off. Now, if you keep doing, things that aren't in your, that aren't for you, that aren't for your greatest good, that could be one thing how you can manifest that. So stop it. Stop overthinking and stop doing things that you know aren't working for you. You know that aren't for your greatest good. Last card I pulled of tarot card actually is the Ace of Wands. Wands are associated with fire, self-expression, things of that nature. So it's like you have a breakthrough coming. You have energy creatively. You have ideas coming. You just got to be able to stay in the right headspace to hear yourself when you're coming up with these ideas. Understand that these are for you and your progression and things of that nature, and that you're getting ready to start a journey, a breakthrough. So all the things that you were worried about, you've been putting in work, and you're just worried about that. You've been putting that work in. You do have some things that you need to let go. You got some things that you need to let go because the devil reverse tells you that. But the fact that you have the Ace of Wands, that's promising. So these things can be let go of, and you can be right on track. You can be right where you need to be at. You just have to, like I said, tap into your intuition. When you have an idea of something, take heed to it. Don't dismiss it. Don't think it's just some, howdy doody. It's on point. It's that time. You about to break through. So just hang on, get rid of the fluff, the stuff that don't serve you, and go ahead and get on your mission because it's coming. Also, the card that I use to clarify, Five of Spades, which correlates to swords in the tarot deck. It actually, and it's funny because the first card, what you're worried about, the hard work you're putting in not paying off. This literally tells you that success after hard work is guaranteed. So you're good. Quit overthinking. Quit using your vices to comfort you and escape yourself. Just keep tapped in. Stay focused. Stay on point because it's coming. The success is coming. You just have to keep at it and don't talk yourself out of it. I hope that resonated with you, Aquarius. Like I said again, it's not just Aquarius sun signs. This is for any placement that you have in Aquarius. If it resonates, then great. If not, I will be doing another Aquarius spread probably in a couple of weeks when Aquarius time rolls around. I'm going to go ahead and do a more in-depth reading, more in-depth forecast of the energy. But like I said, I hope it resonated. You can reach me for personal readings on Facebook. You can inbox me. I have a Facebook page for readings, but people always just inbox me, so just inbox me. Shango Rising is my name on Facebook, so hit me up, get with me, and if you need a more in-depth reading, like I said, I'm gonna do a more general but more in-depth reading in a couple of weeks for Aquarius. But if you need a personal reading, I got you. Hit me up in my inbox and we can make that happen. But until next time, y'all, I'ma holla. Peace.